Ooh. Haha. Just setting up, guys. Just getting everything set up. Oh, good morning. Hey, Sia, how are you doing? I'm just waiting. I'm just getting things set up, just making sure that I've got everything hitting the live streams on all platforms. So this will be going to Instagram, IG Live. This will be streaming on YouTube, of course, and on my Facebook. Yes. All right. Give it a few more minutes. Let me just play around with some things. Yeah, been good. Been good. Hard coming into the new year, especially with the festivities and all the binge eating. But hey, we're back onto it. Uh, didn't take too long to get back into the swing of things. And it's World Carnival Month, so what better motivation to get started into the year and getting everything kick started. Hey, Sia, how's the sound? By the way, how's the sound? Can you hear me properly? Just yeah, give me a message. Let me know if you can hear me. Oh, good. I've got no feedback on my, I don't know why, on my Bluetooth speakers, on my Bluetooth headphones. Cannot hear anything. Feel a bit deaf. Give it another couple of minutes. Yay, 2 people. All right. Hey, it's 10:30. I'm gonna get the ball rolling. Um, yeah, so it's been a long time since I've actually been on YouTube and done a live stream actually. So, hey, guys, welcome back to the channel in 2024. Um, for those who are watching live, what's up, guys? How you doing? And for those who are going to be watching later, you know, hello to you guys too. So I guess I wanted to, do this live stream to get the ball rolling for 2024, and sort of just connect with people and connect with like-minded individuals who want to have a conversation or want to have a chat, or as we call it here in Australia, you have a yarn with each other, um, and just talk about things that are related to nutrition and diet. All the things that sort of the topics that are the quite uh, popular amongst the social media platforms, and things related to, I guess, the low carb space, the diets, ancestral way of eating, those kind of things. But in general, just things that pop out of my mind, and things that I see online that I think might be cool to discuss. Um, yeah, so I guess another reason that I wanted to do these live streams, and if you guys have read on the posts that I've made on Instagram and on Facebook and on YouTube as well, last year when I started the YouTube channel, there was a lot of learning and a lot of trying to get to know how things work, how to present myself online, and so how to sort of interact with the community. And a lot of it was, you know, there was a lot of overthinking. I'm a big overthinker, and I thought, why not just this year be a little bit more organic um, in the way I do things online, and just have some unfiltered thoughts presented to you guys in a way that, you know, in a space that's safe and where people can interact as well. So that's why I'm going to be doing these on a weekly basis. Um, and I'm hoping that I can stay consistent with this and stay, you know, uh, interesting for people to come and want to join in. And so, yeah, that's basically it. I just want a space where we can have a chat with people who want to have a chat as well. So, guys, thank you again for coming on the live stream. Um, Let me just bring up comments. Anyone here? Oh, 3 people. If you guys could comment where you are right now, where you're watching from, and yeah, I want this to be very interactive, and, just free flowing. So feel free to throw in some comments, and throw in some questions that you guys or any topics that you want to discuss. Um, you know, Yeah, as we progress along, I kind of want to get into this whole World Carnivore Month thing. To be quite honest, I didn't really um, know about that there was something called a World Carnivore Month until a few weeks ago, which is I've been doing. For those who don't know me, I've been doing the carnivore diet for about 2 years, or over 2 years now. And yeah, this is the first time I've heard about the World Carnival Month. So yeah, um, Sia posted earlier. Good morning from the Philippines. What's up? Musta? Uh, Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, guys. if you aren't following the Filipina carnivore, um, you can follow her on Instagram and on the YouTubes as well. She's started a YouTube channel, so yay! Um, we need more voices in this space. We need, well, I think anyway, I think we need more um, people to start this conversation. About this way of eating. As you can see, I am also representing with the shirt that I've got on and the hat that I've got. Yeah, I got this for Christmas. Got it from my sister, so shout out to my sister. Love this Christmas present. Yeah. First time celebrating. Yeah, me too. Uh, you're still fasting, but I'm planning to do the lion diet after. Oh wow, well done. Oh, that's awesome, man. How long are you into the fast? Really curious to know. And how long are you going to be doing this fast for? Uh, I think I saw it on your Instagram before. You're doing it for 72 hours. So yeah, well done. And we've got hey Jackers, hey brother, how are you, man? Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Bro, I can't remember whereabouts are you from, man? Where are you from again in the US? Been good, been good. Just chilling, doing this live stream, getting back into the swing of things after the holiday season. And it's been tough. Been tough. That's right, Louisiana. That's right. I remember Louisiana. We've got Philippines, Australia, and Louisiana. Hey, man, it's worldwide already with 3 viewers. Woo! Yeah, currently, okay, 37 hours. Woo! Wow, well done. I just give you a round of applause for that. Um, 37-hour fast. How do you feel, by the way? I think the max I've ever done was around, yeah, it was around 40 hours. And it's hard. I commend you for doing a extended fast. I think it has its benefits, and I think a lot, it can be beneficial for a lot of people. For me, my experience with extended fasts, um, both I mean, positives and negatives. I think uh, I'm just trying to recall how I went with it. The positives were I didn't feel as energy depleted, um, from, you know, from that experience that I thought I was gonna be experiencing anyway, and yeah, but, what the problems that I had were, the refeeding. I think I did have a little bit of, gastrointestinal upset when I did the fast, at the end of the fast too, especially after the refeeding. So, yeah. Yeah, curious to know, Sia, how you feel right now? How you feel? Wow. So you lost 9 pounds from 3 days of the lion diet. Jeez. Hey, man, well done, brother. 3 days into the lion diet. Um, hey, hey, Jacques, how do you feel, man? Uh, you know, tell us all about it. I mean, 9 pounds, bro, that's a lot, bro. That's a lot from just 3 days, and goes to show you how powerful the diet really is. Yeah, I think a lot of it is to do with inflammation, but, you know, keep it going. I think for what it's worth, I guess my 2 cents, bro, um, keep track of things, man. Keep track of how things are going. Keep track of your progress, even if it's as simple as just you know weighing yourself on a consistent basis. Doesn't have to be every day, I don't think. But um, yeah, other things you could be tracking as well. The food intake. Having a food diary and seeing uh and in that way at least you can go back and see if there are any changes that you need to make. Guys, I have to apologize. I'm gonna be thirsty this live stream because freaking in Australia right now it's hot as hell, and I've got the fan going on, so there might be a bit of a background noise. So yeah, thought about doing OMAD. uh I mean, look, man, I think if you can do it, great. Sorry, I just adjust my screen a bit. um I mean, if you've done it before and you've experienced it, you kind of already have an idea. Have you done OMAD before in the past? Um, for me personally, I prefer sorry, I do better on the OMADs. Or for those who are new to the terminology, one meal a day. Um, yeah, man, I think if you can get to it, great. If not, don't stress on about it. Especially if you're just starting off getting into carnivore. I think what's more important is you eat to satiety and you get the nutrients in. So yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree. Really, fasted workouts, man. I couldn't do it. During my fast. I had to stay sedentary, and I had to really plan it. I really did. And when you're talking about fasting, are you talking about cutting out? Are you talking about doing a wet fast or a dry fast? So a wet fast meaning you're still having fluid intake, and obviously a dry fast meaning no fluids at all. Um, when I did a wet fast, I had it was basically no food intake, just water. Um, some people like to do it with the coffee as well. That seems to help with the energy, but you know, obviously in your case, whatever you're doing, you're still feeling good and energetic. That's great. Um, and for those who are going to tune in later on, or who are watching right now, who've done who've got a bit of experience with fasting, feel free to share some tips because yeah, it's a challenge, I think, for me anyway. Um, yeah, just water, no fluids. Good stuff. Good stuff. By end of the month, the microphone. All right, hey, bro, when you get that microphone happening, yeah, you can jump in for another one of these sessions that I'm going to be doing on a weekly basis. And that's an open invitation for anyone that wants to join in on a live, or if any of you guys want to jump in now, let me know. Even better. I've got about an hour. Sorry, I'm planning to do this for about an hour, so I've got another 40 minutes of this. So yeah, Jaquez or Sia, if you guys want to jump in, let me know. I'll send you guys the link and just hop on. Easy. Um, yeah. Hey, so anyways, thing I wanted to talk about was World Carnivore Month. So this is pretty good because it's amazing that this thing actually exists. And whoever invented it, whoever thought about it, kudos to them because it's an opportunity for us to actually showcase it to our network of friends and family, and to really educate people about it, because the I I think that this needs to be talked about, and this diet needs to be streamlined. And it is getting there. It is getting there. I can see, since I started carnivore 2 years ago, there are a lot more people talking about it. Not even on social media, but on, you know in your day to day lives. People. I hear butchers talking about it, which is amazing. Um, yeah. All right, next week. Yeah, jump in next week. I'll be doing the same thing next Wednesday, 10:30. I think I've got a day off from work then, so yeah, happy for you to join in. Open invitation again for anyone who wants to do so. Um, yeah. So, for those who are, I can see. So, Jaquez, you're doing the Lion Diet. And Sia, you're doing the lion diet after you do the extended fast. That's cool, man. For those who want to share what they're doing for World Carnivore Month, or for those who are in the carnivore space or keto, low carb space, yeah, let me know if you guys are doing anything. Or what are you guys doing for World Carnivore Month, or if you're doing anything. If you're not, jump on board, man. I think what better way to actually get yourselves motivated and to get yourselves recharged and revitalized for the new year by doing a challenge in this month. Um, hey, Susie, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Um, so good to see this stream growing. Um, and happy New Year's to you too. Uh, Welcome to the session where we are having a yarn. And if you're not from where I'm from, here in Australia, when we're having a yarn, it means we're having a conversation. That's our colloquial term that we use here. Yeah. You're continuing normal carnival this month. Hey, me too. I'm doing what I'm doing and I'm doing the same thing that I've been doing for 2 years now. Only thing is, I'm probably a little bit more active on social media and just posting up content here and there. I'm one of those social media creators that are just so inconsistent. And hey, man, life is busy. It gets busy. So, hmm. Susie, remind me again where you're from. I forget sometimes. You know. Yeah. So going back to you know, what was my chain of thought? What was gonna ask? Yeah, guys, I really want to know something, and I hope that for those who are, uh, sorry, Susie, where are you from? Pennsylvania, yay! So we got Pennsylvania, Australia, Philippines, and Louisiana in the house right now. Man, it's getting, we're building up there, building up there. Yeah, I want to really find out from you guys that are watching, and for those who want to chime in later on, your motivation to continue doing what you're doing. What motivates you to continue doing the carnivore diet? Um, I can share a little bit about my experience, but for those also who've just started, I'd also like to know what motivated you to get started in the first place. Because I think people have got some interesting stories, as I've come across, through interviews and just watching people online. There are some really interesting stories out there and a lot of similarities. But I guess, if I was to share something now, things that come into mind, what motivated me to get started in the first place was, damn, my health, man. I was rock bottom, and I was in a place where I was ready to try anything. I, if I can recall as far back as 2 years ago, I think I was, Okay, what I can remember was it was a crazy time in the world, where we had this thing called COVID. Hmm. And yeah, I wanted to improve my health, for the better, of course, and I've wanted to do that for a long time, and that's sort of what I've been chasing for is optimal health. But I hit a low, hit the lowest of lows actually in my health, and got introduced to this low carb lifestyle by a good friend of mine, which I'll continue to give him my appreciation and give him thanks. So shout out to John, colleague from work, who really got me into thinking um, differently about human diet and nutrition. And so, I started looking into this low carb diet thing because of him. Um, but if I was really to dig into, the the reasons, my ultimate reason why I wanted to continue with this kind of a diet was, well, I saw the drastic changes in my health, and I was obviously, I felt like I was on the right track. But hey, man, I just want to be here for my family. I want to be here for um, my wife and kids, and my mom, my dad, my sister, and everyone that I care for. I just felt like when I first started the diet, um, I knew that I don't know, just instinctively, I just knew that this was going to be a way for me to somehow extend my life here on Earth. Because for if I've got family or friends that are watching, I know my wife is watching right now. The place that I was in. You know, the hole that I was into, and I felt like at that time, my son was born, um, and I just felt like, damn, I'm going to be. Uh, I had this big fear that I wasn't going to be here for my son, and for as long as I would want to. So yeah, and obviously seeing my physical health and all those physical things that I was experiencing, that played a lot into my mental health as well. So when I experience all these great things after doing low carbon carnivore, shit, I'm gonna continue this. So that I guess was my motivation to continue going, and just to see where the hell I would be 3 to 6 months from first starting. And then after sorry, my story keeps getting longer, but I will stop and I'll get to the question. What you guys are saying in a bit. I'm wrapping up, but yeah, the more and more I learned things in this keto carnivore space, the more and more I just saw how deeply, deeply, deeply flawed the the way society thinks about human nutrition. I'll just be blunt about it. Everything that we've been doing, everything that I was doing, and that a lot of people are doing, um, in terms of trying to better our healths, was just wrong, man. Like, eating a balanced diet, um, eating your fruits and vegetables, yeah, all that jazz. Um, you know, it's just it's stupid, and it made me angry, to be honest. At first, made me frustrated, made me angry. That, hey, why the hell aren't we why the hell aren't we taught about this way of eating, about carbs being bad for you and being detrimental for you? Why are we being told that vegetables are supposed to be good for your health? And so yeah, it sort of just continued to fuel me into learning more for myself, and also educating others. So yeah, those are my main motivations as to why I continue to do this, to this way of eating. And I guess it also fuels me to be another voice out there in this carnivore space. regardless or not, I get people who watch if people want to watch me or if they don't want to, whether I get one, two viewers, whatever. As long as someone is hearing this message, I think that's what's gonna drive me to continue to do this YouTube thing, to continue to eating this way of eating, and to spread this. All right, that's enough of me. I'll get to the comments. This way of eating makes me feel best. Right. Oh, wow. So you to help with your gut and fibromyalgia and reverse muscle loss. Huh, that's again quite. I've seen a lot of people do it for fibromyalgia. Susie, how are you going with that? By the way, of course, you know I think I have an inkling to see to know how things are going. How are you going with the pain from the fibromyalgia and also your your status with your muscle loss? How are you going with that? And how long have you been doing the carnivore diet now? Hey, John. Uh, Good to see you here. Good to see you made it. This is the guy that I was talking about, who introduced me to the low carb and keto space. So yeah, um, I'll see you at work soon. I'll be at work in a couple of hours. Great, awesome stuff. Yeah, it's the best thing for me as well. A lot of healing happened. A lot of weight was shed off. Hey guys, I did an interview with the Filipino carnivore or Sia. I interviewed her a few weeks ago, probably over a month now. So you can watch that on my YouTube channel. Um, yeah, yeah, definitely. I agree with you, and I'm happy that it's the best way of eating for you. Considering that, obviously being in the Philippines, um, as we talked about, there's a lot of stigma on diet and nutrition, and also, eating meat. You want to live to a 90, bro? So do I, man. Hey, imagine being a 90-year-old and just being at the best shape of your life. Um, that's something to be looking forward to. Hey, Mama Cracker, how you doing? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining. Um, and may I ask, where are you from, by the way? I don't actually know where are you from in the world. Hey guys, I'm just gonna turn on the fan a little bit higher. It's hot here in Australia. Yeah, I am sweating. I don't know if you can tell. It's really really hot. 1.5 uh 1.5 inches. I'm gonna assume that's inches of muscle in your arms. Wow. Pain is much better as expected. That's what I thought. Energy, great stuff. Doing it for 2 years. Wow. Hey, me too. Me too. Awesome stuff. Hey, it's amazing how much changes happen, or continuing to change. For me, I continue to see changes in my health even till now. It's crazy. But I also want to, add in there that, you know, um, although I sound very optimistic and positive, and also, um, you know, airy fairy that I'm experiencing all these changes. I also want to say that my health isn't perfect. Okay, I'm not there yet. I don't think I am anyway, and I feel like there's always improvements that can be made in around my health. I just don't want to get people to think that when they go carnivore that they automatically heal everything. It takes time. The way I look at it is that you spent probably decades of your life eating a bad diet, so it's gonna take decades to also recover and heal and go through healing until you get to a state where you're, you know, at your best. Yeah, 1.5 inches. Yeah, man. Yeah, good to hear from you too, John. Ohio. Wow. So we've got Pennsylvania, Ohio in the house. We've got Louisiana, got Philippines, Australia. It's worldwide. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. Yeah, yeah. I got it for Christmas. I don't actually know where it's from. I don't. I don't know who, where these shirts come from. Didn't I really don't do enough research onto into things related to, I guess, fashion. But yeah, apparently there's carnival merch out there. I got the hat happening as well. Eat more meat. Yeah. So yeah. What other things to do? Hey, Mama Cracker, are you doing anything for Carnival Month, World Carnival Month? Are you doing any challenges or changing things up in your diet? You're trying different things. I was actually thinking for myself whether or not, so I am, my current diet is not 100% carnivore because I have coffee in my diet. I was actually thinking, should I go, um, should I cut out coffee completely? Just eating meat. Yeah, I mean, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep going. That's it. That's it. Yeah, so I'm thinking about doing a no coffee challenge. I did it um same time last year, or not, say around the same time. I did 2 months without coffee. And yeah, so I basically went 100% carnivore and I felt great. Felt great. It actually made me feel, surprisingly, after the 2 months, I did feel a significant difference in a lot of things, including, my gut function. But hey, hey, John, thanks for tuning in. That's all good. I'll see you at work. Yeah, I felt like, when I introduced coffee back in, I didn't feel much of a shift in my energy. I felt pretty much the same, but I think the more and more coffee I introduced back into my diet, the more and more dependent I got. And probably a couple of months after introducing coffee back in, I started to become, reliant on coffee once again, which is not a good thing, and I don't advocate for it. Definitely not. But hey, it is what it is. Where we aren't. Well, I definitely don't claim to be perfect. Um, yeah, curious to know, guys. What are your thoughts on coffee, on the carnivore diet? Do you guys think it's, you know, it, you know, trying not to be dogmatic here as well, but do you think it makes a difference cutting coffee out, or if you've had that experience of trying to cut coffee out? I know, Sia, you've you've cut coffee out completely, which is great. Yeah, yeah. I will try again. I definitely will. I probably will start. I don't know, maybe in a couple of months' time. I just want to, get myself into the swing of things again, especially after the holiday festivities. I just want to ease myself back into eating as a carnivore diet as I can, and then probably I'll say in the month of Feb or March, I'll come up with a little challenge where I don't have any coffee. The other thing that I've done, or that I always do, ever since I started low carb or carnivore, was my alcohol intake. So I stopped drinking. So I've stopped alcohol completely. I don't drink alcohol. Well, I normally don't drink alcohol from the months of um, January to my birthday. So I have 9 months sober. So I'm hoping to, you know, extend that a little bit more this year to hopefully be alcohol free till the end of Christmas. Sorry, till the end of the year, till the holiday festivities. And I used to drink quite a fair amount. I used to be, I used to drink, yeah, a lot of alcohol before I did low carb carnivore. Decaf. Oh man. Yeah, I don't think I could. To be honest, I don't drink coffee for the taste. I don't really, like it. It's more the sensation of that coffee buzz. I wouldn't drink it, but life be life. Yeah, yeah, it is. Life be life, man. It is what it is. Um, yeah. Wow. Stop most dairy, but except butter. Mm. Yeah, I love. Yeah, butter is one of those things. I love butter, and yeah, I don't know if I could give up butter. Dairy. I've tried going periods without dairy, and it seems to be one of those non-negotiables for me. Cheese. I love my cheese. Can't do without the cheese. And yeah, cream. I love cream. And my butter. Yeah, I can't do it. Not at this stage anyway. Wow. Okay. OMAD to 2 med. Nice, nice. So um is that intentional, or did you just sort of just instinctively need to eat a little bit more? Like I intentionally forced myself basically to go into OMAD, and I just got used to it. Yeah, I just it became very natural for me. But now I feel like, you know, um, I've had 2 mad, on the holiday period, with the carbs that I consumed, and I feel like it was, and that's probably why, I feel like I needed to go with the 2 mad. But yeah, um, I am trying to get back into the OMAD, which I've done for quite some time. Actually, yeah, going back into the month of December, that was the first time I actually really went off the rails. And when I mean I went off the rails, I kind of went off, you know, I would probably say once or twice a week. I'd be eating carbs, and that was due to the festivities and the parties that just kept coming up. But yeah, raw milk. Woo. Yeah, I haven't tried the raw milk yet. People swear by it. People swear by it and say it's much easier on the stomach. Um, but yeah, I guess maybe it is the lactose intolerance. Um, and maybe who knows if it's something that you want to do, or continue. And some people it just doesn't work out for them. I don't think anyway. Um, and I'm assuming, see, that's raw cow's milk. I hear also raw goat's milk or raw sheep's milk is a little bit easier. How about for you guys who are watching? Are you any of you guys, you know, advocates for this whole raw milk thing? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely, and I think it's great too that you know uh, people listen to their instincts. um, and that's probably something I need to do, a little bit more as well, because um, yeah, I kind of sometimes, you know, uh, commit to the whole OMAD thing a little bit too much. Um, but yeah, when I do get and the more and more I guess comfortable I get with carnivore, I think I've been having a little bit here and there. I'll have a second meal if I feel hungry. But yeah, I just feel great on an OMAD, and I guess I feel good eating 2 meals a day as well. So I guess, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's my way of thinking. Used to be strict OMAD, but I found that doing 2 or 3 days of OMAD a week works better for me. Great stuff. Um, and I think this is where experience does come in, and just thinking about and listening to your instincts really do kick in. And I think if your body tells you that you need to do OMAD or 2MADs or whatever it is, then you should listen to it. Raw Carabao's milk. Ooh, interesting. Oh wow. Um, and I guess Carabao in the Philippines, there's that's readily available for you. I assume. Um, hey, I see. I'm curious to know. Do Filipinos eat Carabao meat, or is that something that's you know available in the Philippines, or is it mainly Carabao is mainly used for for the milk? I'm not too sure. Hmm. Yeah, I mean it's illegal in some states in the US, right? And illegal to sell here as well in Australia. I don't know where to source it from, and to be quite honest, I'm not really that interested in going that path. Um, yeah, just I honestly prefer to just focus on the meat and the fat. Um, yeah, yeah. People swear by the raw milk, though. I think it has its benefits. I think people were saying it's easier for the gut to digest. But as some people's experience, it isn't like that. Um, yeah, guys. Any other things I wanted to talk about? Yeah. So I'll be the way I'm going to format these live streams is that I'll be doing it once a week, and because of my work, my shift work, it isn't going to be at a set date or time. It's not going to be consistent. Um, so it might be so it's going to for next week's live stream. It'll be same time, same place. But the following week after that, it might be a different day of the week and different time. Who knows? But yeah, if you guys want to jump in into the live stream, uh, please let me know. The more guests and the more people that I have, you know, on screen, the better, so that I guess people aren't sick of just seeing my face. Depends where people live. Yeah, eat carabao meat. Hmm. So it's a bit more gamier, right? So tough meat. Over here we have kangaroo meat in Australia. That's quite tough as well. And yeah, you do need to kind of cook it a little bit longer, I think. Nice, nice. Yeah, when I go back to the Philippines, I think I'm gonna try myself some carabao meat. See how that tastes like. Um, yeah, be interesting. All right. Hey, are there any topics that you guys want to talk about? Anything you want to discuss? Let me know. Um, and if there's anything, any suggestions you guys have in how I format this, and how I present these sort of sessions, let me know. Again, I'm learning along the way with this whole YouTube thing, um, and trying to make it, I really want this to be an open, friendly forum where people can just talk about things and be raw, unfiltered, and organic. Um, but yeah, I think, guys, for our first session, I think I might cap it at that because I've got to get going to work in about 2 hours, so I got to get ready for work. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Mama Cracker. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Sia. Thank you, Jaquez, for tuning in. Thank you to John and who anyone else who was on the stream. Thank you so much to for taking your time to come in and jump in, have a yarn, have a chat, and yeah, it's been good. It's been good. I'll definitely be doing this same time, same place next week. Um, thank you. Yeah, thanks, Susie. It was a good chat. Thank you, Sia. And yeah, guys, if you like this sort of format, let me know. And what else? Yeah, I think that's all. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, I gotta say thank you to my wife. I know she's also watching this. I'll see you in a few seconds. All right. See you guys. See you guys next week.